Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 2v2 on Torrente. In the south, we have Janko, and I believe it is Scotch here, fighting for America, freedom, democracy, a WS force here moving forwards with the 45th Invasion tasked with clearing out this German-held city, held by forces under command of BlueS and Rutra, here with the 3rd Panzergrenadier Division. So we're off to the races here. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous support of the Propagandacast, and a big hearty thanks to keep commenting, liking. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. We got a double bike start here from BlueS. Definitely not something we see too often. And Basil has decided, now that I've started talking, he is going to jump off me. Double rifleman here for Janko. What do we have out for Scotch, actually? Double rifleman as well here. And let's actually put to Rutra as well there, who has not gone for battle group, but he's gone for bike 250 half-tech. So a fairly motorized, mechanized start here from the Germans. Relying on wheels and treads to pave across the streets here. Move across the paved streets. Well, what's left of the paved streets anyways for Torrente. Rushing southwards is going to encounter the scouts there. Other bikes squat their busy, so very aggressive in way. Opening here from BlueS. Countering straight to the scouts here, then heavy cover. Panzer Pioneer occupying to the church, denying it right here in front of Scotch's men. Closing the door right in front of them very rudely. After their Ravens and Panzer Pioneer in it. And we got their Rutras. Like basically there we got Panzers and falling up before Rutra. We got skirmishing here. South side here, scouts are basic. East side here, we got the bikes moving about. Bit under fire here, but are quickly repositioning. West side here, we've got the 250 outpost Rav squad. Hang on, I'm just trying to get Basil to not chew on some cables, because sometimes he's dumb like that. Rav squad there, pushing back at the 250 half track. Rutra, they're definitely pushing a bit too hard. East side here, we got a 250 half track for BlueS. Slowing down here, Scotch's advance as Janko there is moving forwards. Panzer Pioneer down to 2 men here. Moving forward again with the half-track here, catching some of Janko's men as they push for the cutoff point out in the open. Panzergrenadiers bring up here for Rutra as well. Half-track being forced back, and I don't actually think any of them have gone for a battle group yet, which is definitely a bit interesting. Half-track there getting snared out and knocked out. Small win there for the Americans in the early game. I've seen the Panzer Pioneer under BlueS getting knocked out. That would certainly be a double blow here to him in the early game. And basically just leaving with bikes, which is definitely not what you want as your only unit on the front line. Panzer there, basically. So that definitely leaves for now at least a lot of work here for Rutra, because again with just 2 bikes, BlueS can't really affect a lot of map control here. He needs infantry and probably some machine guns. He has tagged up. There is in fact going for the machine guns. Bit of skirmishing here. Panzer Pinocchio in the house here, and Rutra's bike at the west further is still busy as well. We got the support center here for Scotch. Scouts there being blasted here under Janko's command. East side here we got the Ralph squad falling a bit back as the bikes are once more rolling ahead here through the bombed out streets. Mortars for Scotch, an interesting choice here. Probably expecting a machine gun. The stack players are fairly fond of rushing them out nowadays. Having a mortar out is obviously not going to hurt. Plus, if they ever hit the bike, that's obviously going to make an impact as well there. 1 bike of chief veterans, 1 giving up to some tracer fire there. Targets. Machine gun there, number 2 on the way here for BlueS.
An MG-34 team has arrived.
As for Rutra, we're not really seeing much except more Panzergrenadiers. You could consider some assault grenadiers for the more urban environment here. Machine gun setting up there. Rifleman quickly skedaddling out to the back door of the church. Probably nabbing a bit of auto wine on the way out. And the far west here, scouts versus the bike. Fire support elements there for Rutra. Likely a fast flak feeling here. Meanwhile, the bikes are constantly pressuring. MG-34 team doing 2 moving up here. Got modifier there on the MG-34 from Scotch. Also, of course, got his captain out. Not much of a surprise here. West side, we've got Rangers, so that means advanced infantry from Janko. Quick pineapple grenade here, and moving in to secure here, but no. Pioneers rushing in again, locking the door. That's it with the Rangers, and a lot of grenades. I think there's, Only so much can do then. Rutra does have a wipe here. Mortar after exactly for Rutra, but losing the Panzer Pioneers there definitely is not helping out here. Motor pool there for Scotch, who's gone for special operations. Black feelings there for Rutra. No battle groups yet built out of the Germans from what I can tell. Mortar firing down. Let's power to Janko and let's power to BlueS here. Who's gone for Italian Infantry here. Rangers occupying the house and see that Rutra is forced to withdraw here as his position collapses. We do get BlueS seemingly trying to test some machine guns, but the mortar is making it difficult to do so effectively without, you know, risking handing those MG-34 to the Americans. Got the L640s here being rushed through the narrow streets. Not too much of a surprise here. We'll certainly catch Scotch and Janko in a bit of a tight spot as neither player currently has a lot of anti-tank weapons. So obviously hitting them with light tanks is going to be quite effective. Double L640s out there. Southern Point even grab at the Panzer Pioneer. MD-34 against the Scots. Or the Scouts, not Scots. Going straight down the road here with the L640s. Mortar fire on this rifleman here. And there you go, rushing through here. L640s are causing terror and havoc. American lines are crumbling like a wet blanket beneath a hammer. As the L640s are just dashing through here. Mortar crew is being eviscerated, perforated. There we go. Fully gone here. Scotch is defenseless. Anti-tank are setting up here.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
And there you go. Another wipe here. Heavy blows to the Scotch in the early game. BlueS were just going in as hard as a freight train through the dining room. L640s have been caught in the retreat by Scotch's men. Still, even loses one light tank. He's gotten so much damage in here on Scotch. It's probably not going to matter. In here, he managed to avoid it. So, with an Italian light tank shock assault there, the American situation has very much been thrown into utter disarray. And we got the flak filling out this. That's a lot of the heavy autocannon fire, both the flak filling here and, of course, the two radar autocannons mounted on the light tanks. Captain base in the west here. Leichtes Infanterie Geschütz, bringing that up lightly in anticipation of the anti-tank gun. And there you go, M1 anti-tank gun revealing its presence as its hammers a shot there into the bike. And that is BlueS second bike very much in flames. Guessing up another more trap to give for Rutra. West side here, Janko moving forwards. Rangers once more leading the way here. First Ranger Battalion, second Ranger Company. Sweeping through the streets, anti-tank guns for Janko as well. Not too much of a surprise there. We'll have to see, of course, what Rutra ends up with. In that sense, Rutra is a bit more of a cipher, not quite revealing all of his secrets yet. Line for gun there, blasting away there. The Leichtes Infanterie Geschütz at sea, was there deployed infantry divisions and Panzer divisions with closer range artillery support, while taking those of the Panzer divisions, Panzergrenadiers. Those to Warmond on were replaced by the heavy mortar. A grenade here on the way, ripping through the MD-34 crew there. Excellent wipe here for Janko, though falls a bit short as he can't grab it or destroy it. Wassatori out here for BlueS, running with some hardened assault infantry here. So certainly a very shock-heavy element there. Scouts kept probing up the east side here. No response needed from BlueS as its machine crews continue to be the subject of heavy American mortar fire. West side here, Rutra there, having his panzers there right about the Rangers. The Thompsons absolutely cutting through the Panzergrenadier and Greyhounds on the way for Janko. And just two Panzerguns of the Rangers made egregiously short work of them. And there you go, Greyhound here from Scotch catching here. BlueS L640 light tanks. Wassatori in the 250 half-track. Germans keeping the offensive on the centre, but with the mortars just laying down consistent fire against the MD-34, it's pretty risky there for BlueS from up like the way he is. And we got the half-track being hit by the anti-tank gun, which therefore risks snuffing out here. Rutra's artillery support, half-track down the east. The Wassatori though managed to bail out there. I'm sure very heroically before the Greyhound lit it up. So the situation for the German army is definitely better than before, but by now the Allies have managed to react here to the L640 shock. Despite 2 wipes, Scotch has bounced back quite nicely. Now here to Rutra. Support armor elements there on the way for Rutra, so that means Mechanized Regiment might be going to do Ds. Might not. We'll have to see. Italian Infantry, noting Rutra still yet to pick a battle group here. Pack 38, they'll flak from the rest of the anti-tank gun, mortar firing down death here. Rutra's positions are looking a bit hairy. L640 is moving up, NU-54 providing covering fire, and we got a Pack 38 as well here for BlueS Skid Row. Mortar there wiped out by German artillery fire here, forcing Scotch's captain to get to work there. He's probably yet to pick anything out of the battle group like he's picked it, but that seems to be as far there as Scotch got in his decision making there. L640 is racing in here, anti-tank them sitting up here, catching the raiding light tanks. Now we've got the Grand Wing up as well here. Some artillery support here to maybe the person smoke could allow the Italian tank to escape this otherwise prickly gauntlet of American firepower. Guess they didn't need it after all. Guastatory moving up here. And further close to the German northern victory point here. They got the riflemen applying more pressure here, as Rutra is desperately trying to slow them down. More riflemen for Scotch. Guastatory here though, looking to cause some havoc here. Their flamethrowers there ripping through the Americans, or burning through them. Flamethrower through cannons. MU-54 Pack 38 providing a deadly sonar denial here. Definitely risk it to around the Greyhound there, that does have the speed to more successfully do it. Blackfin being repaired, got the self-repairability activated there, or researched. Italian tanks being repaired, more to have to repair themselves. More Guastatory out here for BlueS Skid Row. Buildings there being hammered, mortar fire, and Panzers there doing what they can. Ranger squad moving up again for Janko. East side there, we're seeing some light maneuvering. We got Scotch with the BARs, the Browning automatic rifles. We also got Mark vehicle and the Weasel with the Pack howitzer. Looks like a plan is starting to form here from Scotch. I'm assuming one that's not alcohol based. Rutra there briefly considering Armada, and he's also gone for Italian Infantry. He's also gone for Guastatory, so double Italian Infantry out of the German army. Definitely relying heavily on Italian elite assault engineers to punch their way through the Allied lines. Machine gun there caught with the Greyhound as Scotch is moving forward. See, you got 349 to 429. Germans behind victory points compared to the Allies. Guastatory there moving up again, 2 full squads. Both with flamethrowers here, definitely a nightmare made manifest for any infantry. And there you go, full wipe here on Scotch's retreating riflemen. They were already low on health, obviously. More riflemen to replace them, no SSF commandos. Meanwhile, the Guastatory continue to advance here, backed up with light tanks. If sign of any armor take here from the Americans, none. Greyhound there being slammed by Pack 38 fire here. Town tanks racing, getting snared up. Guastatory moving forwards here, burning through the Americans. Flamethrowers just incendiating all before them, and the Greyhound goes down. A stinging blow here to Scotch. And the 45th Infantry watching his Greyhound there being utterly destroyed. Anti-tanks have vanished for the Germans to seize here. Situation for the Americans around the center is now deteriorating. They tried to stabilize, but lacking any machine guns or more infantry, it's going to be fairly difficult against what the Germans so far throwing in there. Got a martyr there for Rutra. He definitely wants that martyr free going, which is certainly fine. Ambulances on the way there for BlueS Skid Row. I imagine Rutra wants one as well there. Heal up his Guastatory, who are down to less than half health. Pack spikes based in the southeast. Guastatory moving forwards there with their flamethrowers and M38 Beretta submachine guns.
truck has
which was
arrived.
definitely considered one of the better submachine guns for most armies who managed to use it, either because they had it or grabbed it from enemies. Largely it came down just the M38 being a very solid submachine gun with just outstanding performance, but nothing it like really excelled in. It was just very good, very accurate, and very easy to handle, basically. North here, flak filming about. Greyhound rolling out as well. South City Scouts moving forwards. Greyhounds again for Scotch. No tech, no commandos. We do get the whiz-bang there.
We're losing grasp on
No
the
mines from the
point.
Germans. Some telemines could be an excellent idea there, of course, for the Germans to help slow down any American light vehicles or tanks. Northwest here, Grant's going to catch the Wehrmacht of DAK Panzergrenadier here, slamming in some of this 30mm gun. And it's 50 cal there.
Alarm near our fuel point.
Americans on the move again, also in the east and the center here. Encountering resistance from Rutra and BlueS. Let's pop back to BlueS' perspective and to Janko. Got Rachel until called in there, and we got the Panzergrenadier commander there for BlueS. Thumbs up. The ARs there laying down heavy fire alongside the M1 Garand, the German force out in the open. They haven't taken a lot of damage. Could have deployed smoke grenades for the Guastatori to at least negate some of the incoming fire, but
We have command points that should be
I suppose BlueS' Guastatori are a bit too cool for, you know, smoke screens. Do not worry. The American bullets, they are puny, they are weak. They cannot penetrate a mighty chest hair.
territory sector.
Then why is Mario over there dead? Not enough for Chester hair. Anyways, LTX-40 is moving forwards here. Captain Graham on the point. Rangers there forced back, overcome by the flamethrowers of the Guastatori. But we got Greyhounds here, firing away there. Rangers returning fire with their flamethrowers. Guess they took the concept of return fire, literally. But in the end, they fall in the face of the Guastatori. Got the Marder, the flak filming falling up. Falling in, support here, anti-tanks being pushed back here. L640 is trying to apply a bit more pressure around to him to find some weak spots, but finding none, it seems. BlueS withdrawing. He's going straitt for armor reserve. He could plan to go straight for Tiger Tank, or at least maybe straight for a Panzer Force from Stooks. We'll have to see what exactly BlueS game plan here is.
We have Tiger heavy
Pack
tanks
footing up, flak filming in, Marder's hanging back. L640 is rushing, catching the scouts here in a deadly crossfire, and Janko's scouts are very much eviscerated. No survivors. Victory points wise, Germans are somewhat stabilizing now here against the Allies. They are still a bit behind. Got resource caches there for Janko on top of the tank depot. Thumbs up. That is going for a fuel cache, unsurprisingly. As for Scotch, we're not seeing much in terms of attack. We also got here infantry assault, and we got ammunition storage. And there you go, F Company, sent forth here by Janko. Alright, F Company, you know what to do. No, sir, we don't. Trust me, you do. Just get in there. There we go. North here, build up there of German forces here from Rutra. And there you go, flamethrowers galore, L640 rushing in here, Greyhounds firing back here, but Scotch themselves a full wipe. Now we got F Company moving in, no bazooka fire, rifle fire against the Guastatori. One light tank goes up in flames, the turret ejected into the lower atmosphere before landing down. And we got snares here, nice flank here by Scotch. The assault is now underway here, supported by F Company, Janko and Scotch are hitting hard onto BlueS. Black filming in to try and block this advance. Tank depot almost down. Second L640 down. This is a definite blow here to BlueS. And the third Panzergrenadier Division here. Grenades going off here. Greyhound dashing in here. Machine gun crew in a perilous situation here. Greyhounds rolling around here. BlueS situation is utterly chaotic, and he's having a hard time stabilizing. He's lacking any mines, despite having plenty of time to do so. Any lines of defense here. He's quickly overrun here. The additional lack of just in infantry for the snares hasn't really helped BlueS either. That was a really good push there by Scotch and Janko, well coordinated. But the Rutra definitely struggling to catch up in time here to what's going on there. So that was a really good allied push. F Company finally goes back home. Snares off here. Pack's been caught in as well there. Crews, guns abandoned. Half-tracks burning in the streets here. Because, you know, Rutra's attempted assist has gone very sour, and some of his men are just withdrawing as well here. The entire German front line is getting away there like a wall made out of cake. Mortars grab the Eastern Victory Point there. Over here to Scotch and to Rutra. He's not going for a Panzer Commander, instead he's going for the howitzer. Sending about there, hammering the American positions. As for Blue Skid Row, it's starting to definitely look like a Tiger tank here. Got a Stug 3D there for Rutra. He's also going for the Panzer Commander though. Oh, that was a great shot there. Both anti-tank guns there decrewed by the Italian howitzer. Let's them gain some good value out of it. Got storming forces trying to get their hands on the anti-tank to stop. There got Americans calling artillery. Desperately trying to ensure the anti-tank guns can be reclaimed for the forces of democracy. But there you go, the Germans are absolutely having none of this and unleashing an obituary barrage to make sure the anti-tank guns do not return to American service. Which honestly I don't blame them for. Like, you know, expending like, you know, what's it, 300 so munitions? Was it 200? Can't remember, but you know, oh yeah, we can see it there. 180 munitions just to make sure the anti-tank guns, you know, don't return to the Americans is definitely worth it. Like, a pair of tanks can be such a nuisance. It's just making sure they, you know, don't return to service is very good, almost no matter the cost here. So, Greyhound and Guineas being forwards. Guastatori falling back, pack for attempt to support the retreating Guastatori. Bait, using the Guastatori effectively as bait at this point. And yeah, it definitely looks like here that Blue Skid Row is saving up for the Tiger. Stug 3D moving forwards here, early model Stug. Still using the low velocity 75mm cannon. Graham there being forced back by MD-34, find likely alternator tank gun more likely. We got whiz-bangs out of Scotch, still no commandos and still not much of his battle group overall. Hellcats that are out here for Janko. Hellcat they're going for the Stug D. Guastatori won't be able to hold the Hellcat, but the Panzer's cannons use assist for the snares. Sorry about that. And these here, Guastatori on the own. There you go, whiz-bang arriving. More martyrs for Rutra. He has gone for the Panzer Commander. No Panzer these though. Meanwhile, Blue Skid Row very close to the Tiger tank here. Which is certainly going to make things a bit tougher for Scotch, who has, well, a whiz-bang and an tank and trying to stop a Tiger tank. Janko once more sending an F Company to assist his teammate. Thumbs up to Janko and to F Company. Guastatori, they overcome by the sheer numbers of F Company, but the Tiger tank has been sent by the final 4th Schwerpanzerabteilung. 3rd Company, 2nd Platoon, ambulance down here. F Company is on a rampage. Doing what F Company does best, knocking out soft targets that can't defend themselves. Snares here in the mortar half-track. American assault that keeps up the pressure. German lines are once more in disarray and are just collapsing here, deflating like a balloon that just got popped. MD-40 holding up F Company and they finally fall back. Tiger is hanging back on the base, finally getting a move on here on the west side. They got their Rutra moving in, trying to hold here the advance of Janko. Panzer Pioneer, the low on health. Tiger moving forwards.
They request orders.
Flak feeling catching a few riflemen. Action on that flak feeling, which definitely upset. And there you go, looks like you can see there. Blue Skid Row up to assist Rutra here. Probably figuring it's not going to be worth it. Push up here. He's going to try and stay close to his teammate and coordinate a bit better, which honestly isn't a bad idea. And there you go, whiz-bang at it again. Machine gun Guastatori lining up. Tiger tank is... wait, where's it? It's all the way over there, just not doing anything. Not entirely sure why sending in the Guasatori without the Tiger tank supporting them. That seems a bit odd to me. Maybe it's a mistake though. Those things do happen. March moving to support Stug moving up. Far east here, Panzer Pioneer with a single machine gun as backup there to try and go for the Eastern Victory Point again. Guasatori staying close to the Tiger. Stug in the center, go right and rushing, and anti-tanks in support as well here. Going for that Sturmgeschütze. Guasatori there supporting Tiger tank which assists here in the east. Pack Fed being up support as well here. Got double grounds out for Scotch. Over to Janko and over here to BlueS. Greyhound there, knocked out. A 1-2 punch there from the Tiger Pack 38 there. Anti-tanks there, though, using the church here to fire from a defilade position against the Tiger tank. Not bad at all. Tiger tank that returns fire, obliterating one of the anti-tank crews immediately. And the artillery on the other anti-tank here, plus the one that got abandoned. Again, BlueS wants those anti-tank guns gone, no matter the cost. Another Hellcat here for Janko, though. Rutra moving forwards here with BlueS on his target tank, Chelsea, kind of drawing away a lot of the attention. It makes it easier for Rutra to move up. Steady advance here for the center, but that said, his infantry sending in for the task is fairly low and healthy. A bit risky, to be honest, for Rutra. Mildly engaging the anti-tank gun that's been abandoned, looking to destroy it. But not quite succeeding there. Hellcats rushing through. Esart there. BlueS. Oh, his Guasatori getting directly hit by the whiz-bang. Tiger also falling back in the face of that. And the Americans definitely lost a bit of ground here in the face of that Tiger-supported advance, though thankfully then BlueS could have been a lot more aggressive for that Tiger tank, and they would have struggled to deal with that, so very good for them. He was a little less than aggressive than they could have been, I think. Hellcat moving up, Greyhound spotting the way there, thumbs up. Esart machine guns, Pack 38s and such there, plus of course got the Tiger tank. Guasatori setting up for the base there for BlueS.
The battle shifts in our favor.
Engineers suppressed by the MD-34.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Hellcat with the few engineers running along. Resting the legs. The east side MD-34 in trouble with the Greyhound rifleman as well there. Pack 38 setting up. Shoots, misses. 273 vs 261. Germans have a small lead here. They got houses being prepared now for Janko. But not surprised he went for the artillery call in though. We'll see. Tiger tank moving towards the center now. BlueS with their finding his position up minute there. Got artillery call in. Graham flanking in there. Nice. Slightly risky move by Janko though. And should have had, I think, more units to support this flank from the Greyhound. Now in fact he might end up losing the Greyhound. No, it looks like he gets away. Guasatori moving in here. Tiger tank DAK towards the center. Sidearm was exposed here. A bit incautiously there. And the Guasatori were not the support, so they couldn't say deployed smoke grenade to assist as well. That's a definite mistake here by BlueS though. Definite mistake. And of course the Americans are more than happy to seize upon this. So that was definitely a big slip there by BlueS. Bases and in the Tiger tank with sidearm exposed towards an area where he probably should have figured anti-tank guns were, and the Guasatori is nowhere near to be seen to deploy smoke or anything else there, so definite mistake here. Mine goes off, Greyhound down. Small one for the Germans there, but compared to the Tiger, it's not really sufficient to make up for that even remotely. 105 return for Janko, bring in some of that heavier anti-infantry stuff. Guasatori there being blasted by the whiz-bang. And the far east, we got the other Gremlin up here going to hit. BlueS flank, and the MD-34 crew is actually at risk getting wiped here if Scotch gets lucky, which he did not. Guessing though, BlueS is going to transfer up for another Tiger tank. Oh, he's going for a Pack 38, which definitely to me tells he's going to go for the Tiger tank then. Could have like gone for like near Penta for the Stugs, but if he's going to go for another Tiger tank, he's probably just going to go for another Pack 38 at this point. F Company though, out here on the field again, but this time F Company is seeing a lot less success and they're seeing much heavier casualties. Martyr down, but the F Company keeps at it. Another martyr down here. Rutra is getting perforated. His forces are being dissected on the battlefield here with a butcher's precision. Guasatora moving in there. Not going to be able to do much there, though.
Pack crew is reporting in.
Second pack crew ready there. Back at the base for Rutra. We're not seeing much then. Again, despite having gone for the Panzergrenadier Commando, he has so far not really actually done much with it. Let's probably hit to Scotch and to Rutra. I'm guessing the Rutra is going to go for a Tiger Tank as well there. Like, basically appears like both German players are gonna just store for Tiger Tanks now and hope they don't throw them away like the first time got thrown away. Tiller being unleashed in the center here though. You got Racer Tiller and an Beachy going off somewhere as well. Not entirely sure the Beachy is supposed to go off. It's off in the east. Brand's charging in there, right to gun lines. Ambulance, there's the target. Scotch doing as many proud American SEAL calls, which is go utterly all in and destroying an ambulance right before his eyes. Losing the ground in the process, though, not taking out the ambulance. 105 machine rushing in, they're going for the support weapons. The Americans are getting pretty aggressive now. I think it's probably because they're starting to realize all the gaps in the German lines and they're just like, absolutely just exploiting them. Rutra is moments away from a Tiger Tank of his own. As for BlueS, he's actually not too far away from a Tiger Tank as well, so we might be looking soon at double German Tigers. But can they use those double German Tigers? That's another question entirely.
The enemy has lowered our victory points to 250.
247 is 226.
Ammunition point is being taken from us.
And there you go, Rutra can call in a Tiger Tank now. But whether, yeah, there we go. Tiger Tank out. More support from the final 4th Schwerer Panzerabteilung. And BlueS is himself not too far off either. Guasatora moving up here. Captain forced away. Bit quiet meanwhile. Out the house of their recruit after it got cleared out by the Americans.
We have 200 points remaining.
200 points, in fact less than that here for the German army. Hellcats here trying to do something against the Guasatori. BlueS there ever closer to a Tiger Tank number 2. Even as Rutra's Tiger Tank is moving down the bombed out streets, passing by burnout German mortars. Round there. Ooh, engaged with a double pack 38. Could see a white P if BlueS was lucky enough. Or Rutra or Scotch is unfortunate enough. Hellcats are going for the Tiger Tank again, exposed on the flank, not providing sufficient support here. Particularly knows there's double Hellcats out. There you go though. Mine to the rescue. In this case, hey, mine, he's Duke moving in. Not going to help too much, but that was a start. Still, not enough support for the Tiger. Oh, he's focused on the Sherman here. Big mistake. Big mistake. Great for the Hellcat. But, yeah, Tiger down. Tiger down. BlueS, though, meanwhile, floating resources holds out there. Anti-tank's been cleared out. Ambulance repositioning. Rutra's forces are in tatters. Really took some heavy losses there. And there we go. BlueS can go for a second Tiger Tank. Certainly with less Hellcats about, it might be a bit safer.
A victory point is being taken from us.
But they definitely is likely to be a bit smart about how they handle their Tiger Tanks.
Use all manpower available to us.
Rutra going for the recovery half to actually just recover his Tiger Tank. That's actually quite sensible.
Our victory point is being
Thumbs up.
utilized by the enemy.
Second Tiger Tank out here for BlueS. We got Guasatora here in fierce hand-to-hand combat with American Infantry, incinerating them. 183 to 101.
Commandant, you have available command point.
And there you go, recovery half-track ready.
We do not hold any victory points.
All victory points on the hands of the Americans. That is definitely a Rapidly escalating problem here. Tiger Tank moving up, engaging the Rangers. Scores a spectacular hit. They're almost taking out the entire Ranger squad with a single hit. East side here. Rifle moving forwards as the Guasatori descend upon the victory point. It's only been a fierce fight here. Got the Hellcat there being fixed up. Back to 2 Hellcats. Recovery half-tech moving up. Eager advancing. Sherman's about to go down. There you go. Sherman down. Recovery half-tech something about recovering the Marder. Probably a bit cheaper than the Tiger Tank. Can't blame him for that. There you go. Whiz-bang clearing the way for freedom. Another grenade out for Scotch. 141 to 186. German situation is rather desperate. Marder 3 there, halfway fixed. Tiger being repositioned. Hellcat hanging back. East side there, Grand rushing forwards. Guasatori moving up.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Out the western victory point, sees a bit of smoke being employed. F Company in the move again. F Company, people. Tiger moving up. Pack phase to support. This time, Tiger Tank looking a bit supported, but again, exposing the side armor and right in front of a pair of anti-tank guns. Obviously, can't see them, but still, you probably should start assuming they got anti-tank guns down there. Now getting caught in a bad spot here. Hellcats fighting the flank here. Pack phase turning around here, though. Grenades in the Pack 38s here. Situation of Fort BlueS is once more turning quite ugly. Sending seas for the machine gun on the west side here. F Company's finally being forced to withdraw. Rangers moving up ace level. Marder's fixed up. They almost. Tiger Tank wrecked. So it can't be recovered here. Oh, there's still that one taking to be recovered by Rutra if he wants to. Actually, over here to BlueS and to Janko. 135 to 158. To the front, ring down death. Rifle there being pushed back. Telephone ring down death. Another Hellcat on the way for Janko. Rangers there running about, cutting off German supply lines. Tiger withdrawing. Rangers are causing absolute chaos and havoc here, ripping through BlueS support weapons, decimating the support lines. An absolute nightmare. And there you go. Artillery fire here. Further chaos, further destruction. Rangers force back with the Tiger. Guasatori combo. Greyhounds rushing up. The Americans just pouring all in here versus the Germans right now. We got 83 was under 58 here. Tiger moving out.
We are being pushed back. Only 75 points.
Tiger Tank moving in. Captain in trouble with the Tiger. Great shot there.
We have infantry available in reserve, Commandant.
One thing for Hellcats moving up, slamming through the Tiger Tank's frontal armor. Triple Hellcat there, definitely a problem. Panzer swarming in here from the west side, going for victory with the Guasatori, ace level. Not a lot of smoke out of the Germans. Hacks them bombarding the Greyhounds. Tiger Tank in dire need of repairs there for BlueS. Probably half tick actually recovering the Sherman. Creating a German Sherman there. 61 versus 156 here. Tiger moving up.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Another wave of troops there from BlueS. In the west here. Heavy fighting going for the victory point. We got 61 to 149. German and Italian troops, they are being overwhelmed by the sheer volume of fire there by the Americans. German, they're fixed up here. It's a Beide Panzer. But there you go, Hellcats, utterly obliterating in a matter of moments. Those Hellcats are quite frankly a bit too cheap for how much they can do, honestly, I think. And there you go, just swarming in, they're utterly obliterating any and all of Rutra's vehicles in a matter of moments here. Yep. Using a bit of smoke there actually for once, but it's just not enough. East side here. Blue Skitter's being held up here by Scotch. Let's pop back here to Scotch and to Rutra's perspective. Rutra's armored force and vehicles are just being destroyed in a matter of moments. And now we got the Hellcats moving in here for the rear, but there we go. The Pak 38s are at the ready. Titan as well here. Emma's about to get knocked out. One Hellcat down. We got Tilly called in on the Pak 38 and the line for guns. And all of Blue Scarecrow's weapons just got decrewed. We got Mark deals with, of course, further synergizes with all these Hellcats, obviously. Brutal blows to the Germans. Greyhounds are racing as well there. Tiger Tank being pushed back. The Mark target goes down with easier from the Hellcat. At this point, it does look like it's pretty much easier for the Germans.
Only 50 points remain. We must hold.
Pretty much looks like GG. And there you go. Game over. Game over. A loss for the Germans, a victory for the Americans. A brutal fight here. I do feel like the Germans got a bit too narrowly focused on just like both going for the same battle group, lacking a bit of strategic diversity there, if you will. But also, I think there's just a general lack of minds, except for the occasional spot here and there. Both going for Tiger Tanks at the same time was a bit, yeah, particularly considering that they struggled to like fully utilize them. So I think there's like, some issues there as well in terms of tactics and strategy for the Germans. Still, nice, brutal fight here. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. And as always, you can support the podcast by donating our pledge on Patreon. This is Imperial Links and Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for a nice episode. Bye, everyone.